How often do we procrastinate? How often do we say stuff like, yeah, I really should do that? I don't know. I guess I'm just lazy with a problem with too many choices, too many options, and not following through on any of them. You said you were going to. What you said out of your mouth. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you she misses you should. I didn't tell you or hear what you should do. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Will you do things? Do them intentionally. Do the things that are going to move you for the bus. You put in the time, eventually, great things will happen. Do not stop going at it. Start walking it, figured it out, as you go. If you want it, you will find time in your life to do it if you don't want it. If you would figure out how to make this. When you're on the road to success, you will have that, for you will have time to talk about you all day, but that's what makes you crazy. That's what takes you for breakfast to be in at lunch. When you don't know where if it's her, find that there is always another level that you can read. This is just about you will overcome. You have to be really unfocused to fail 100 times at the scene. Once for me earlier, was Lee. Have a boy, a notion on how to build a route or past your fears and insecurities that you're brave. Did you do what is easy? Your life will be hot. Complain about your situation and circumstance. Everybody else, surrender and give up on your dreams, become depressed, but bitter and angry. Anybody can do that. If you do what is easy, your life will be a distance to you, no more, no more. We not watching other people. Why do I do more? We don't need phenomenal steel, you just need it for now. I'm going to will, but they don't say no. When you knock on the door, it's going to rain sometime. I want to go out. What a beautiful day. What is hot again? And again and again. If you do that over and over and over again, your life will be easy. Show me all the still running around making reference to what you accomplished last year is over. Get over it, wake up, and you go out today, you go after you drink. Every time you said this big goal, you never get accomplished because you never break it up into manageable pieces. You still have time, don't quit, don't give up. Still have time. You can do it. You can make it happen. When you can't do it, you can't do it. Talk about it right back and reach out to them to make sure you are you. I double dare you to do it. Exactly what you said you were going to be, one of your start, because it's not too late. When you wake me up, and I will know if I don't get another gig. Every day do something that moves you toward that goal. That keep that goal alive and inside and is focused, however small or insignificant it might seem. Dominate. You must learn to dominate. You cannot compete. I don't want you to pick a beat, but can be this dangerous. Because when you can feed, you got to go all the way to the fourth quarter. But when you die, summer. So, you don't get it. Make sure you get what I just said. Cornerback doesn't look like a running back and wide receiver. What's going on? It's not the game. And that's why I don't make mistakes in the game, because you think Brian is what happens when the sun comes out. What is what happened when the lights come on? You think that's not the real. As far as I can tell, it's just about letting the universe know what you want and working toward it, but letting go of how it comes to pass is not to figure out how it's going to happen for you, to open the door in your head. And when the door opens in real life, just walk through it. Always doors opening. They keep opening. You feel me? Some of y'all trying to rush the 21 day. It takes 21 years to be 21 years old. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. It's not about what you said, you missed the most important thing that happened. How do many clients in their 30s, who are trying to? This is more true with women. I would say a lot of women who are very high and cheating to establish their career. Girls at 30. And then when a differential tyrannies differentiate their life, they want to have a husband. And one of the things I've noticed it. Around 30, you would have to stop comparing yourself in some ways to other people. And the reason for that is that the particular areas of your life or so idiosyncratic. But there isn't anyone read all that much like you, because the details of your life happen to matter. And so, maybe you compare yourself to some rock star, something like that. The person is rich and famous and glamorous and all that. But, they're alcoholic. Can they use too much cocaine? And they've had 3 divorces, and it's like, how the hell do you make sense out of that? Is that someone that you should judge yourself harshly against or not? Answers. You don't know, because you don't know all the details of their lives. And who do you know that you can compare yourself to? That's easy. You yesterday. So here's a good goal, that's something like what I'm high and I really mean that it's like it. We'll talk about that a little bit to see your goal is to make today some tiny increment better than yesterday, and you can use better, you can define better yourself. It doesn't have to be some imposition of external morality, and you know where you're weak and insufficient, where you can improve. Thanks. Okay. Well, this is what I'm like yesterday. If I did this little thing, things would be just an increment better and everything. Because you get the ball rolling, and incremental improvement is unstoppable. You can actually implement it. And it starts to generate Pareto distribution, white consequences. It starts the compound, and I seen that happen in people's lives over a lot of people writing all the time and tell me that they're doing that. But I seen that happened in people's lives. Continually they make a goal that Susie should be. How can I conceive of my life so that I had that life, it would clearly be worth living. So I wouldn't be bitter, resentful, deceitful, arrogant, and vengeful.